Sir, you are not audible.
Hello, guys. Are you able to hear my voice?
Yes, now fine, sir.
Okay. So I'm just talking about right now that if we wait a second. Yes. So we're talking about some three distinct use cases of drive detections and the response is all about, right? So we have real-time monitoring, investigations, and threat hunting. That the three different things, my dear friends. It is going to working in any different companies. And we have some users, cloud applications, servers and workloads, network, endpoints, and IoT. This is the different devices going to be communicate. They are all devices sending the logs and events where they are sending the logs and events to the SIM solution, right? If you implemented the SIM solution. And we have some different open source tools available in the market. Nekios is one of them. And companies, suppose they are not going to not investing the money on the SIM solution, then what you are doing it, right? So you have different options will be there, integrations in the DevOps environment. We discuss about in our next few sessions that DevSecOps, development security operations, how things gonna working, and different options. So we have open sources software tools will be available so that it will going to integrate in your company. So all those devices sending the events to the SIM solution and then real-time correlation engine alerts. So SIM solution gonna working over there. So the collaborations, real-time collaboration gonna doing it. If you are, if you guys are working on a SIM solution like log parsing, log search, we are what taking the time to find out the logs and events of which device. Suppose in the cloud computing, suppose you are going to using it AWS Azure, and you will get 70,000 or more than 1 million records of events will be coming in your SIM solution. How do you gonna work on the same? How do you going to filter all those things same? And what exactly the false positive rate of your devices of SIM solution logs and events? So this is the we have challenges in the SIM solutions we have. But if you are a good experienced person on the security background, you are going to be filter, log search, parsing, and different things if I'm talking about once we're going to do some SIM solution classes later on. It's talking about some Curadar, Splunk, and different SIM solution platforms we discuss about. So I would want to suggest that what is the right approach you're going to doing it. So the alerts events will be coming, okay, on your devices like Splunk or whatever it is. And then this is sending the alerts to your SOC team, okay, the security analyst team one. So you guys are working on this and in starting your journey is security analyst level 1 part, right? Because you don't have too much knowledge about how do you going to work on the same. Then you suppose you're going to get the logs and events and the incident will be there. And then you creating incident and sending to the investigation team same time. The security analyst level 2 team is there. So SOC 2 team, you can say that. And SOC 2 team is going to be what investigations from there. And so security data warehouse, they have collaboration devices. They're going to doing it, right? And then the intelligence feeds, threat intelligence team, they're going to be connecting it. So in the enterprise environment, companies have different threat intelligence teams will be available. So threat hunting team is there, threat intelligence team is also there. They're going to be analyze the events. Analytics hunt and for unknown threats. This is it's a known threats or it's unknown threats. First of all, it's a new risk or it's an old risk. They're going to check it out from there and investigation purpose that. Right. Suppose you guys are working on a source solution. The investigation team is working on a source solution. So they have some playbooks in the source solution. Source solution is nothing but a security orchestration automation response. So SIM solution, it's collaborations, events correlations going to be working, but it's advanced version of source solution, which is going to be do some artificial intelligence inside your logs and event triggers, and then as per the playbooks, it is going to be do the act. So suppose Example I'm talking about here, that suppose the different type of threats are coming in US right now or Ukraine from the Russian different cyber attackers. So right now the Ukrainian cyber teams are going to be see each and every logs as per the SIM solution. Events will be coming. It will take time to investigate. It will take time to search all those logs and events, which is coming from the false positive rate is all about, which is the correct one, which is not the correct one. So it will take time to investigate all those logs and event into the SIM solution. But if you implement the source solution, then you're going to create a playbook that how once it is going to be coming the IP address from the Russian Federation, there's any specific IP address, you need to be blocking all those steps. You're going to create that, check it out whether it's a which IP address coming from, which location is coming from, and what type of actions you will be going doing it. So it is going to be creating an incident ticket same time. It is going to sending the investigation teams. Investigation team is checking the which specific threats will be coming, like malware attacks or what type of attack it is. And then as per this particular rule, they're going to be configured things. So this is working on the artificial intelligence point of view here. So we discuss about later on the source solutions is most important part of any companies. XOR is one of them. Palo Alto XOR is one of them. So this is the Splunk Phantom is one of them. So this is all those we discuss about. Cyber threat intelligence. I have separate PPT I have created for the cyber threat intelligence. So we will discuss about how the cyber threat intelligence is going to working in a company specifically, right? So this is cyber forensic investigation process. So we will discuss in our next few classes once you're going to understand the basic fundamentals. Then we talking about some cyber financial frauds and the mitigations, how you're going to doing it. Then we have cyber threat intelligence is one of the topics we're going to be discuss about in our next few classes here. Okay, so I hope this is clear. And then we talking about second concept of operations is it is SOC operations, my dear friends. We have technologies, we have people, and we have processes all together. So if you are able to see this, this is the ArcSight. This is the SIM solution, right? And then whatever the devices, network devices, proxies, firewalls, IDs, IPS, web servers, this AVM servers, all those devices are sending the logs events to the ArcSight. This is the SIM solutions is right now. So suppose the network events will be coming and then going to the EVM servers, and then it is sending to the ArcSight analyst. Okay, they analyze the logs events on their console. The dashboard is there. Okay, so every SIM solution have some dashboards. Dashboard is nothing like the monitoring stuff all together. So we're gonna seeing the different type of attacks happen. What are the different type of severity? We high importance. We have some SLA, and we have different options will be there in the dashboards that what type of attacks has been done, how much time it will take, and all those informations. And then it is sending the events to the people, the level 1, the level 2, okay, and all those people, level 1, level 2 engineers who are working all those stuffs. And then if they are not able to resolve the issues, they are not going to finding out the investigations, and then they will going to sending the request to the state incident handler. Okay, so incident handler is going to be investigations in more in-depth investigations about the any threats and vulnerabilities will be coming in your company, or any threats will be coming from anywhere. Okay, so at the same time, this is the ArcSight is of Splunk or Phantom, whatever is quality, whatever they are sending the queries to the people, and sometimes it is going to communicate with the management. Okay, the business is all about the communication things gonna working all together, right? So we have some different processes going on, 3 and 4. Okay, engineers working, the level 5 engineer working, and the incident handler teams gonna working. And then if the issue will remain same or closed or not closed, how much time it will take. And then we have some business operations communications gonna working on. Okay, so we have cyber threat intelligence, we have cyber incident response plan, we're gonna be creating it, and number of things there. How are you going to be Suppose any disaster happened, then what are the strategies behind it? What is your business continuity planning is all about it. Okay, so this is technology, how expert you are in the technologies, how do you managing the people, and what are the different type of processes in the companies. Suppose any crimes will be happen, cyber crimes happen, then what is the company process? How are you going to communicate to the media? How are you going to communicate with the management? How are you going to communicate with the law? Okay, the law agencies will be there, right? So suppose any crime happen, then you're going to be creating required some evidences. So in the evidences need to be present on the court of justice purpose, whatever. So this is the process how you want to be doing to communicate all those things like together. Okay, so this is we have discussed. This is I think. Okay, so we have log management, we have data analytics, we have near-time alertings, we have real-time analysis and instant response plans. We have security intelligence will be there. So you can see that the log management centralized logs, detail data, and comply with the regulations. So complementary or compliances point of view, the regulations they're gonna bring it. So the log management, I can say that suppose you're working in a company, the company is healthcare domain. Okay, and suppose you guys, the other guy is working on a company like the PCI DSS, or you can say that it's a Amazon sort of company where you're going to be the customers or the users are going to be record their debit card confirmation will be there. So it's a PCI DSS based compliances will be there, right? And another company is a HIPAA based company, HIPAA compliant, like healthcare industries. I'm talking about the compliances point of view, right? So we have two different domains right now. And as per the HIPAA compliant, as per the PCI DSS compliance, what type of logs, what type of event, what type of data you're going to be centralized, retain for the next 5 years, 10 years. And in the company's point of view, they are going to asking that the financial data should be going to be removed or delete or not. So I would say that the financial data never ever delete of any companies. It doesn't matter how old the data it is. And how do you want to centralize logs management? So that's why we have log management. We require some centralized repository where all those data of your firewalls, servers, networking devices, system, Wi-Fi, whatever it is, we require a centralized repository will be there. So the log management, it's a very good tool of SIM solutions. You're going to find out all those things in the log management. And then you have, if you're not going to implement the SIM solution, then we have different options available like Negios, Kibana, and a number of software tools you want to implement and going to customize a configuration as per your requirement in the company. Yeah. So we discuss about some open source tools because company are not going to be investing money. First of all, you need to be investigate from yourself because SIM solution, source solution license are more and more costlier. First of all, and the enterprise companies are going to invest in the money into the SIM solution, source solution. But suppose somebody coming from small company to medium sized company, what they're going to doing it as a security point of view, and they're going to using some paid softwares in the market, they're going to use some open source softwares. So in the open source softwares, suppose they're going to use Nagios one of them and Kibana is one of them and another different sort of things. So the infrastructure tools will be there. And those tools are very important for the DevOps environment as well. Your development, security operations, you're gonna require all those tools. Like I'm talking about Jenkins is one of them. I'm talking about the Bitbucket is one of them. So, okay, so you're going to customize as per your requirement, the version controlling in the software department. So this is gonna working. And suppose you guys are working on a little paid software, but not SIM solution. So you're gonna using some Jira. Confluence is one of the tools to software development, and the stories you're gonna be writing down over there. And as per your ISO 27000 compliance, you're gonna be required all those stuffs, my dear friends. So this is the log management things you're gonna say that. And then I'm talking about some data analytics. So correlate technologies, analyze forensic evidences, create automated reporting. So once you get the logs, like like you're going to get the logs of system events, calls like that. So how do you going to be, uh, your data analytics, how you going to doing it, my dear friends? This is what I'm talking about here, right? So correlate the technologies. You required some devices so that correlation will be there. Suppose you getting the 10,000, 10 millions or 10,000 logs of any specific devices. How do you correlate all those logs? Which technologies is what I'm using it? Because what is the benefit of the data analysis? Because you would like to know that which data we are going to use for forensic investigations and evidence purpose, and which data we're going to do some archiving for the future prospects. Okay, and what you're going to requirement, you require some data analysis on the automated way. And right now, because artificial intelligence, machine learning, and okay, this is all those things are in the market right now. So the management requirement, your all those logs, events, threats, reports will be coming automated a weekly basis, monthly basis in their mailboxes. So you are going to do some automations of the reports. This is most important things is going on right now in any companies. Okay, and then you require some evidences. Okay, you have required some tools so that you're going to collect the evidences. For the data analytics point of view, you need to be work on the same. Near-time alerting site, streamline event feeds, high fidelity correlations, and custom reporting. So this is what the requirement, because you're going to do some customization reports requirement and high fidelity correlation, so that you require some correlation with different devices. So once you're going to do some data analytics and near-time alerting, so what is the use case? The business intelligence tools like Informatica is one of them, or different tools in the AWS, Azure. So as a security manager, I would take a decision based on the reports. This is what the management requirement. Suppose you are a security manager in the company and you require the data intelligence report, how the data consuming it, what are different evidences, the correlations, what are different type of threats in the company, the vulnerabilities. So as per this report, you are going to creating your operational strategies. So we are talking about later on that different type of strategies, like operational strategies we have in the security operations, the ones you're working in the IT department. Real-time analysis, incident response to monitor events in real time. So what you can do, you're going to be incident response, you're going to doing it in real-time basis, right? So what are different type of events coming? How do you going to be address all those things? So in the incident and response planning, so I'm going to be providing you the one thing so cybersecurity incident response plan is one of the things. So I think you guys are worked on study or not study, but I'm going to be sharing to you an IST. Cybersecurity frameworks. Okay, it's just going to be download on the internet and just going to be see this one. How you're going to be creating your cybersecurity in the list. Okay, this is a nice day cybersecurity frameworks. And as per the cybersecurity frameworks, what are the different type of compliances you are going to meet with the company? It means what I'm talking about here. Suppose you guys are working on the AWS Azure, right? It's like I'm talking about Azure point of view. And if you guys are working on the Azure, Security Center is one of the tools is there inbuilt in the Azure. So it's like a SIM solution over there. Sentinel is one of them in the Azure. Okay, it's an inbuilt SIM solution, inbuilt as per the GRC point of view, compliance point of view. They're going to be check it out that what are the different type of threats, events will be there, what are the bugs will be there, what are the things will be there. So as per the compliance, suppose you see that as per ISO 27000, as per the PCI DSS, as per the HIPAA compliant, what are the annexures as per this particular ISO 27000, you need to be fix all those bugs as per the compliance point of view. So this is the capability will be available on the Azure point of view, AWS as well. So code as a service, if you are aware about more into this, code as a services we talking about here, so that you're going to be okay about all those things you're going to be learning. So this is the cybersecurity frameworks which we talking about right now, and then we have the neutral frameworks, and we this is frameworks is all about. and then you're going to be get the PDF copy, and you have some Excel copy. So I would suggest that you guys need to be, see once the cybersecurity frameworks. This is the operation from the US NIST, and then they have creating some NIST response plan for cybersecurity incident response plan you're going to be talking about. So why I'm suggesting it? Because different compliances, different cybersecurity incident response plan, you're going to be creating it. So we will discuss about all those things in our next few classes, but I will going to suggest you, if you have time, just take a look at how things going to be working in the company's point of view. So this is the core framework. Like, you're going to identify, first of all, the events, threats, anything. You're going to do some productive actions doing it same time, and then you're going to detection all those things, which things are detection, all those things, and how do you responding it, and how do you recover all those things. So this is the different type of strategies, subcategories, all those things you're going to be creating it, my dear friends. Okay, and I'm just going to go at the bottom of this page. So it is really good for you to how the cybersecurity ecosystem will going to work. And it is going to tell you that as per the US based companies, okay, mostly US based companies, what are the things they're going to doing it. Okay, like I'm talking about identify the asset management. Okay, identify the assets in the company. I'm talking about the asset threat modeling. Okay, in the asset threat modeling, you need to understand what are the critical assets of your company, and you're going to be protecting it later on. Okay, protection later on. Okay, first of all, you need to identify the asset management, business environment, governance, risk assessment, management strategies, supply chain, and risk management. And then the second point is you need to be, once you can identify the threats, identify the assets in the company, the second thing is you're going to protect all those things. So you're going to be awareness and training programs. So as per me, suppose you are working in a company, you need to run a cybersecurity program, cybersecurity awareness program in your company. How do you gonna doing it? So this is the things will be covered on the same. This is the information security governance. It is comes under in this one program, and this is comes under the information security program and development and management. So it's a part of season domain number 3, and then you going to be discuss about that how do you going to run a cybersecurity program in the company. It means that awareness training, how do you to educate your people, educate your employee in the company to make they are the right choice. It means that suppose they are going to getting some phishing emails, how do you going to mitigate all those risks is all about. So this is what I'm going to be covered into the development programs, and different use cases I'm talking about later on as well. So data security, awareness trainings, maintenance, and you going to detection, how you going to detection all those things. So that's what I'm talking about, detections. Okay, detection, process, security, continuous monitoring, and events. So this is the model I'm talking about here, that the SIM solution that we are talking about right now. You're going to be log management. You're going to be understanding is all about data analytics, near-time alerting is all about real-time analysis and reporting is there. Okay, security intelligence is coming later on. Okay, so cyber security threat intelligence. Suppose I'm talking about some cyber kill chain or cyber defense in depth models, or cyber, I'm talking about some Lockheed Martin models. I'm talking about some MITRE MITRE attacks is all about different approaches of MITRE attacks. We will discuss about all those models later on. But security intelligence do you require? So once you understand the log event, data analytics, and real-time assets, incident response plan, then you're going to be make your company to be security intelligence. Analysis on depth. In depth is all about information fusion. Analysis becomes productive in natures, uncovering new threats and advanced use cases. So that's what I'm talking about. Suppose you guys are going to do some security intelligence. So that's what I'm talking about here in our agenda. This is the concept, the theoretical concepts, the logics I'm talking about here. I'm talking about some practical and use cases, the case studies. This is what I'm looking for it. Suppose you understand the phishing attacks, you understand the ransomware attacks, then what's next? You need to be go for some threat intelligence. So that's what I'm talking about, security intelligence. So in this, what happened? Analysis on depth. in-depth understanding of the issues. Suppose ransomware attack happen, log4j attack happen, malware attacks will be happen. Then what to do? What's next is all about. So if you guys are talking about, sir, we would like to know that what are the different type of attacks in the market right now and what we're gonna doing it. So I would suggest that in real time, what are the different type of attacks will be there. So give me one second. I am gonna showing that what are the different type of attacks will be going on right now, and how do you want to protect all those things. So this is a important websites I'm gonna sending to you guys. So you are going to be see that all those important websites. This is gonna help really help you out in your cyber security sort of things. So we have this is real-time hacks, real-time attacks in the market right now. So you're going to be running. So I will not going to be copy. I'm going to showing it right now. So real-time attack maps you want to see over there. Going to go into the same, and then we have a live cyber threat map. Okay, on checkpoint. Okay, different vendors, different type of attacks, because we have going to be seeing right now. And then right now that's United States to Kingdom, and you have seen that different type of cyber attacks happen. And then which is what type of attacks in the market right now. This is, if you're able to see, we have manifold HTTP attacks. So this European countries are involved into the same, and United States and Australia and Russia and a number of countries. You can see that, and different because how this looks like, because checkpoint devices, checkpoint firewalls are there, and they are going to be sending this type of data of different. Suppose you're talking about some FortiGate, I'm gonna showing it right now. So that different firewalls have different security gateways. They are going to detecting all those things, and different type of attacks will be happen on different time parameters. So you can see that this is the live cyber threat map is all about right now in front of you. And then you have top targeted countries will be there: Mongolia, Georgia, Indonesia, Angola. Top targeted industries like education, government, and all those stuffs. And top target types of the malware like adware, backdoor, botnet. You're going to install a botnet in the systems, and then what happened? And we discuss about right now that there's an exploitation going on. Exploit, what does it mean? You're going to exploit the data. You're going to exploit the informations from the other countries, which phishing and malware is one of them. So the red one is the malware. This one is purple is the phishing, and exploit is the blue one. Okay, this is yellow one. And yes, we have many more threat attacks. I'm gonna showing it more into the same, so that you are well aware about that what type of different type of attacks has been done in the real time basis. So it's very simple. You have understanding that which things we're gonna be. This is FireEye cyber attacks map is all about. So this is different vendors, different talking about all those stuffs, my dear friends. So this is cyber FireEye threat map is all about, and then this is different things is going to showing it out there. And I have a number of tools, techniques, to skills to showing all those things like short on IO and different things I have right now, so that we're going to be go each one, okay, and understanding that which is the best things for you to understanding, and how comfortable you are into the cybersecurity platform is all about. Okay, so we have Metasploit, we have different type of list will be there, GitHub will be there. So it will be gonna be covered in our cybersecurity program, so that you are real time you wanna be tested that what things is we discussed right now, and how you're gonna working all those things, and things all together. And we have different softwares. If you are able to if you're able to see my previous class, we have some cybersecurity list of softwares which we're gonna work. So this is what we will gonna working all those software which is gonna be working in the market right now. So this is the list of softwares. Okay, this Windows platform, this Android platform, but this is what I'm sort of listed for you: Wireshark, Nmap, Upsort, OpenWest, PRTG, MRTG, Colasoft, Azure, AWS, Kyle, Linux. Okay, and then the VirtualBox, Python is one of them. Okay, so Wi-Fi controller demo sessions, firewall demonstrations is one of them. Okay, so the Wi-Fi scanning sort of softwares we discuss about. So yes, this is all those things we have right now. We're gonna be discuss in our next few classes. Okay, then I'm going to moving to the next slide. Yes. So security operations 2019 and 2021 and the different challenges altogether. So I have some, my old slide was there. So this is it, the challenges will be still will be there. Okay. Skill shortage. So you guys think that the cybersecurity right now, shortage of the skill set person in the market right now. And if you are going to see the Naukri.com portal, Shine, or any different portals of job, you're going to see that there are a number of jobs available in the market right now. And but the skill set person not available. There's more than 4 million jobs available in the market right now in India only. And in the globally, we have, you can see that more than 10 million jobs available in the market right now. So budget constraints, the budget constraint is also always be there, that how much budget you want to be, investigate on the same. Suppose you see that how much costing will be there, okay, into the security parameters, how we're going to be investing on the company point of view. So it's always be a challenge in the company right now. Suppose you guys are working on a small companies or medium-sized companies or enterprise companies, they have some budget constraints always be there. Why I'm going to investing the 50 lakhs or 670 lakhs in the company on security things? Lack of documented processes. So yes, it is there, so that there is no documented process will be there. Uncertainty about the mission. There is no certainty about which mission is going to be working. And pinning hop technology, so that how you want to pin all those technologies going to be working. So we have Oxide family, we have Splunk family, we have Curadar families as well. So that this is web console, this is a dashboard is all about. We have some content will be there, Oxide Logger, Oxide Enterprise Security Manager, and Oxide Investigate UABA. And I'm going to showing some different dashboards of different SIM solutions later on. So we have micro focus on next generation SOC offerings, like we have collect everything, collect once your devices, prepare normalization things gonna go on, and then store all those logs, all those things, and then analyze the things which is in the logs will be there, then explore that what are the hunting investigations on the same, and then act accordingly. So this is the architecture designing of the Curator or Oxide is all about, and then how things gonna be working as per the different use cases. So we have some behavior anomalies like permissions. What type of permissions we as like lateral movement or escalation privileges is all about. We comes under the permissions. So we discuss about all those things and policies. What type of policies will be there in the company, policy-based technologies, right? They have rule-based access controls, role-based access controls. We discuss about later on, and then anomaly detection. That how you think anomaly detection is going to be working all together. So that's what it is, guys. So if you have any questions you want to be asked to me. So today we have just going to understand the different type of contents which we have right now, which we're going to be cover in our sessions. And then I'm going to discuss about some the job availability in the market and what type of skill set your requirement. And I'm talking about some different type of assignments I'm looking for from you, that this is the assignments I'm gonna sending to you. This is a sample copy only. So more than that, you're going to find out the intelligence, digital forensics, BCP, incident response. Okay, and we discuss about here it is that the SOC operations, how things gonna work in the SOC operation centers. This is the basic things we discussed today, like people, process, and technologies, how the environment, what are the different type of use cases, and how things gonna work in the company's point of view. And we discuss about that the live attacks into the different cyber threats map is all about. Okay, so we will discuss about so many things in our next few sessions, that email hacking, or we're talking about some and mobile security. We're talking about social engineering attacks. We discuss about. We're talking about some the application security, application attacks. Like I'm talking about later on, the big bounty platforms which is used right now to investigations issues on the website or applications, so that the Google or different companies are going to be providing some prizes. We're talking about latest technologies about security parameters. So this is really, this is comes in our next few sessions, and it is more interactive just because of we going to do some practical things going on same times, and we going to working on the theoretical concepts, and we talking about some the use cases same times. So the examples, the use cases, practical things going on same times. We talking about some the concepts which we want to take from different companies point of view. So this is very interactive things going on, so that you are giving so many examples in front of your company or interviewer that yes, I know this is those things. I have not worked till now, but however, I know I have knowledge to all those things, and you are going to fill the gaps in the market of the security person's requirement in the companies more altogether, right? So this is we discuss about all those, and if you are going to be go for more things, you are going to find out number of things we will discuss about, like cyber security maps, and going to be different things will be also there. This is 1.2 digital attack map is also there. So you going to see that how the digital map attacks. So we have Fortinet okay threat map is also there. So just going to this website so that you are aware about the what are the threats right now going on in the different companies or different countries, regions, and who are the attackers, which countries are most important. Suppose you are able to see that the United States and what type of attacks in the right now going on, okay, and who are going to be attackers, which countries they are basically. So you can see that the USA and different countries, they're going to be attacking to each others, and then they're going to find out some different type of attacks going on, so that you're going to be finding out the root cause of the issues. That's what the cyber security it is all about. So I hope this is a very interactive sessions, and if you have any questions, we have approximately 1 minute left is there today, so you can going to be asking me. Okay, guys, if you have no questions, I'm going to wrap up for the class for today. And tomorrow we will going to be coming at 5
Sir,
p.m. tomorrow. Yes.
I have one question. So assignment that you are going to share over the chat or email that we need to go through with the assignment.
Yes, on the WhatsApp I'm gonna sending to you, and if you have email ID, send to me. I will gonna send you email ID as well.
Fine, sir.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time today. We're going to be connect tomorrow same time, 5 p.m. Indian time, IST.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
public group है क्या